me. All right, so one, I want to say thank you for an amazing video. The story of my drop spindle is I do a knit group once a week, and one of the individuals there, her husband was making just these little basic learn how to spin drop spindles. It's not a name brand, it's just her husband made them, and it was like $5 or something. And what she did is you got the spindle, you got this and another piece of fiber, and then some instructions on how to do it. Now, the instructions I'm not saying are bad, but they're definitely, I wouldn't say they're not even for the beginner, but they don't talk about parking, I don't think, because I went through these pretty extensively. Bumps and breaks, winding off, winding on. I need to figure out how to wind off. So that's what I got. It was a little thing that they made. She does demonstrations, so what she did is basically she just gave me one of the little demo things, and people buy them just for fun or whatever, not probably serious to learn. Well, when I was a kid, we would card wool because we were civil reenactors. You know, I would card wool and use a spinning wheel, but not a drop spindle. And what I'm finding is there's a lot more coordination involved in this. But what, the instructions in the piece that I got did not talk about how your very first piece of anything, what if you didn't have any yarn laying around? What if you didn't have any fiber laying around? Because I sure didn't. How to get the lead going. So what your video did was absolutely spectacular. And I will tell you, anybody who watches my video right now, this is a video response. Dalequan, I think is how I'm going off my thing, but I know it's Dale. She is a fantastic spinner. She took 20 minutes out of her day to explain to me how to get a lead onto my spindle so I could start spinning. So I just want to say thank you because look, I had a couple, you can see it here, a couple breaks. So I tried to just keep going over the break. I don't know if that can see that, but right here, it did break. I tried doing the feathering and putting them together and getting it to go through again. I've had 2 breaks. There's one back here as well. And I think what I need to do is, because I just grabbed the fiber like you did, which of course you are way more experienced than I am. This is my first bit of yarn on a drop spindle. I'm so excited. Is what I'm going to do when I go to do the second piece of fiber and I go to put it in. I'm actually going to strip it probably into 4 long pieces so that I don't have to draft as much, and it would be less likely for it to split. So what's happening is I'm drafting and then there's a big chunk that's just hanging down the side, then eventually it gets heavy enough and it just breaks away. That's what's happening. So I'm very excited. I probably don't know if I don't know if I'm doing this kosher. I'm sure some people have a different method. Basically, I'm pinching it like you suggested, and I'm spinning, but I'm spinning with my hand because I like to feel, and you said, get to know your hands and how your hands work. I like to feel that spindle move up as it starts to go up, and I get that little spring. Thank you for that, because now I know when it's okay to let go. And I park it, pinch it, do any of the drafting that I need to do, go up, and then I massage my twist a little bit to get it to move. And then I come down here, and I can tell that I am letting some of my spin get into the area, my drafting zone, prior to what I want it to, because it is a little twisted, and it makes it twisted. And it is a little bit more difficult to get it to draft. I pinch a little bit more, and massage, come up. I get it really twisty. But I did see if some people over twist it in order to get it on the ball and to keep its twist, and that's kind of what I'm doing, because I really don't want it to lose its twist later. And then twist, massage, and when I'm massaging it, when I start feeling there's no more bumps, I pick it up. Now I am taller, so I'm blessed with really long arms, so I can get this piece. I don't know what that official, the yarn that the working yarn, I don't know. I can get it a couple feet long before I need to let go. So I come down. See, and that's where I'm starting to get those splits. I don't know if you saw that, but I'm drafting it a little bit. Any suggestions on that? Pinch, massage it down. Pinch, massage it down. I like being able to feel the fiber. It's a lot different than what I would have expected it to be. And I'm ready, and off I go again. And yeah, I'm just holding it and twisting it so I can feel it, and I can prevent it from doing any back spinning. You see, I got my little sponginess. I am so glad you showed that in your video. And a lot of people, I guess, forget that part. Take and I massage it down. How I'm doing it okay? Does it look all right? I'm actually getting, other than the breaks in the very, very start on the lead, because it's really thick where the leader yarn is, I'm getting a relatively even, see that? So I'm getting a pretty, I would say it's almost, it's a very lightweight. I don't know if I would say it's lace weight. What is that? Maybe a little smaller than sport, though, definitely. I'm going to give it a couple twists. Oh, let it back twist. Pull it off. And then I'm holding it taut while I'm spinning it onto the spindle. I hope that's correct. I've never been shown any of this, just kind of what I've read. Now I'm spinning counterclockwise. Hope that's okay too. Now I'm ready to go. Let's just spin a little bit more. So I'm going to tell you, if you are watching me right now going, hey, that's pretty cool, I owe it all to Dalequan. I sure hope I'm saying your name right. I'm so excited. I'm just forgetting everything right now. Pinch and massage. But I would say it's a little thicker than lace weight maybe, but it is very fine, and it's hilarious because I do not do thread crochet, but I do knit with smaller. So you have no idea. I'm sitting here thinking, oh, I could, next state fair, talk about how crazy this is. I'm sitting here thinking, oh, next state fair, I could spin all the yarn that I use to make. It's insane. So I just want you to know that I was pleasantly surprised, one, when I got home from dinner, to see a video from you specific to my question and the detail in it, so I could successfully spin my first bit of fiber. So it is, I'll tell my husband he can blame you. I said maybe the yarn gathering would slow down since would be hand spinning, but he said it probably wouldn't stop it, and chances are he's right. Gotta get my yarn fixed somehow. So let me know, am I doing this right? Does it look right? Does it look okay? I'm actually pretty happy with it. I guess that's all that matters, right? And I'm not going for anything fancy. I like normal stuff. I'm sitting here thinking, like, how much can I get out of this? Can I make a hat? Can I make a scarf? Can I make something functional out of the yarn that I'm making? Nope, I got a little lump. It's okay though, right? You said allow yourself mistakes, and I know it's not going to be perfect the first time, but I'm actually pretty happy with it. And since this is just a white fiber, I think that I am going to do another first, and that is try to dye it. Like, once I do it, it's actually not looking, I don't know if you can see that okay, but it's pretty even. So I have a couple spots. We'll see. I'll probably have to holler at you when it's time to get it off the spindle. But yeah, I'm going to have to call my friend, find out where this fiber came from, and go from there. So thank you. You have created a monster. Have a great night.